but there are happy uh, playing like in our times coleadas, I believe.
Exactly. In Mexico, we call them coleadas.
Yeah.
And in English, it's called snap the whip.
Okay.
What's the meaning of the words snap and whip?
Snap it's oh no, snap. No, I don't know.
Maria, could you explain what is the meaning of snap the whip?
Yes, well, okay. Without using Spanish, I would like
Yes.
okay. The the whip is usually a strip of leather that is used to um or it could be used to beat something or someone. Like I'm thinking of a horse, like you can use it
Yes.
to make it go faster.
Yeah.
That's the whip. And to snap is mm,
Like to break,
to
like to
break
separate
in a quick way. Yes,
in a
like
quick
in
way.
a yes.
Exactly.
Hmm.
In a quick way. That's right. So maybe you saw the movie Whip, where there was
Yes, I did. Wow, I did.
a drum player who was
Tremendous,
whipped. Yes,
tremendous movie. Yes.
I know. And well, in some cultures, Catholic groups, or in the past at least, they used to whip themselves to be better persons, to
Mhm.
let God forgive them about their sins. But yes, okay. In English, it's called snap the whip. In Spanish, it's called coleadas. Have you ever played this game? Yes, Pau. Okay, Maria, yes?
I don't think so.
You don't think so? It's more considered like a boys' game, no? More than a girls' thing. Uh, and I think that nowadays parents would consider it very dangerous and they
Mm.
wouldn't allow their children to play it.
I think that I played when I was a child, but
uh,
also in weddings.
yeah,
Yes,
really?
Víbora de la Mar. I don't know if
Well,
you
it's
Mm.
different. No, it's not the same as La Víbora de la Mar because La Víbora de la Mar, you're just holding shoulders and moving around.
not in Michoacan. In Michoacan, we take our hands and we are like this, and the last one is like flying over the.
Okay,
Yeah,
okay.
it's so dangerous. Yeah.
It is. It is. Absolutely. The last person in the row may really get hurt. Mhm. But well, it's a game, and I used to play it also in Temisco. Do you
Mm.
remember Temisco, Maria, here
Of
in
course,
Morelos, of course?
of course I do.
Yes. And we used to play it when we were children. So, what are the rules? How does it work? From the image, you can get some idea if you haven't played it.
Is that you are holding your hands with your friends and someone is leading the the whip? So
Yes.
if someone, uh, I don't know how to say, uh, is not
Let's
take,
go. Or if someone let's go. Is that it or no?
Yeah,
Like
it's not
says.
holding hands
Mhm.
strongly. That's what you want to say.
yeah, but when you sueltas,
Yes, let go.
Let go.
when you let go your hands and you lose. So the wipe is
The whip.
shorter each
Mhm.
time.
The whip is shorter. Yes, that's right. That's right. Now, from the body complexions of these guys, what can you tell me? I mean, where are the strongest guys, the oldest perhaps? Where are the youngest guys?
Mm.
What can you see on this painting?
The stronger ones are on the right, and the youngest and the weakest are, well, it's the one that just fell.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. So, what else do you notice?
Most of them are barefoot, except the one on the far right and the one that just fell.
Mhm. Yes, the one holding everybody, or the one,
Yes,
the
yes,
one
he
at
has
the
shoes
beginning,
on.
he has shoes on. That's right.
And the one that fell also.
That's right. And this one also,
Okay.
next to last. The next to last has shoes, the rest are barefooted. Uh-huh. Okay. What else? What does this, what do they have to do?
Trying to, well, he's pulling that guy in our, maybe, I'm not sure if he's guiding the whip, or if he is trying to, how did you say, let go?
Let go.
To do that, the other kid let go the hand of the other. But I'm not sure.
That's right. He could be trying to separate the last guy from the rest. I don't know. I don't know why he's holding him.
Well, he should be very strong and hold. And hold the guy. And then what does he have to do?
They are trying to do a big line.
Yeah.
But the guys in the last part trying to hook the other guy to continue in the game.
Okay.
But the first, well, because in the other side there are a guy in the floor.
Yeah, there's a guy who has just let go and he has fallen on the grass.
Yeah.
That's right. So the first guy needs to hold the second guy very strongly and turn around in circles so that they start going in circles. Who has to run faster?
The last one, no, I think.
Sure.
Yeah.
The children and the last part of the line are the ones who have to run faster and faster, all right? So for them, is it easier or more difficult to stay hold, to keep the grip?
Yeah.
Easier or more difficult?
It's difficult.
Yeah.
It's difficult because you need to contain your own weight.
Yes.
Push and do try to do, how do you say, fuerza? Strength to the other person to maintain the equilibrium,
the balance. Yes.
And try to be balanced to continue in the game. All because right. It's very important hold the other person to have the strength.
Yeah. So nobody wants the others to let go, all right? Everybody, what they want to do is to keep this whip going on as long as possible. But then there's a moment because of inertia that is not possible.
Hmm.
So they're not pushing, what they're doing is pulling, all right? They have to hold on very tightly and pull the others so that they can really go in circles and start flying away. I've seen, or I remember that sometimes they really, the last guy or the last guy actually was really flying like with their feet out of the ground. Ale, hi, welcome to have you here.
Hi, hello, good morning, sorry.
Good morning, that's okay. We're just talking about this image over here. And so we have the strongest guys in the far right side. They are the ones who must be very strong in order to keep this going. And pull and pull and pull. And then the other guys will start turning around and turning around, running in circles, holding hands very tightly until the last one falls. But look again at their ages, bodies. What happens? We have the oldest and the strongest at the beginning of this whip. And then who looks stronger, the third guy or the fourth guy?
Maybe the fourth.
Maybe the fourth, the one
Well,
in the middle.
Yes, looks more tall.
Looks taller, yes. Yeah,
And
this one
older.
over here. This one over here in the middle, the
Yes.
one in the middle. So the middle is important also. He's got a good grip over here. The third guy has got a good grip because the second guy is holding with both hands. And then they go hand by hand, only one hand, only one hand, only one hand. So the one in the middle who doesn't have to run very fast or not as fast as the last guys is the one who is, let's say, balancing the structure of the whip. Would you say that?
Yes, he is like balancing. Well, I think maybe because for the shape of his body and his foot in the ground, maybe it's like
Right. Like for both sides. No?
Exactly. Yes.
For
No?
both sides. He has to keep the balance on both sides. Holding the grip on the guy on the left and the guy of the right, and turning around while he's running in circles. Did you ever play this game, Ale?
Yes, well, when I was kid, I think yes.
All right. Did you enjoy it?
No, because I remember my arms hurt because it's like, and I was very thin and small, so for that reason, always I was like
Flying
flying.
away.
Yes. Yes.
Yes, that's right. I didn't enjoy it either. I played it, but I didn't really enjoy it. It was some sort of torture for me to play this game.
The game was funny,
Uh-huh.
but well, nowadays I believe it is very dangerous because in that time when I played Coleadas or Snap the Whip,
Yeah.
you are really young and well, your weight sometimes was not very correctly to maintain the strength with other person. Hawk really strong and the velocity that you had in that moment to maintain the balance was very dangerous because in the end you can fall like the guy in the picture. Well, you can hurt.
Yes, that's
You
right.
can hurt
You
your
could hurt
knees, your
yourself.
body in general.
Mm-hmm.
Very dangerous because in the picture, it's in the landscape, it's in the country, and it's nice. But in the in our free time in the school, was very dangerous.
Yeah, playing it on a pavement, it would be harder, of course. But over here, you also see some rocks.
Yes.
No? There are some
Yeah.
rocks that might be dangerous. Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yes, but definitely playing it on the schoolyard, it would be like, wow, too dangerous. Now, may I ask, why do you think I chose this image to talk about prioritizing my activities to reach my goals?
Yes, I I think that it's because I think that our activities during the day or the activities that we plan, always the last one is the hardest. Like the one that we are, no, I really don't want to do this. So sometimes we let it go.
It flies
So
away, yes.
yeah, and we don't do that.
Mm-hmm. Okay, okay. Maybe in the mornings we feel stronger. We want to do things. Maybe we should start with the most complicated early in the morning, or depending which part of the day is the strongest for you, because some people are morning people and some others are evening people. Mm-hmm. Okay, what else? What other reason how can you relate this image with prioritizing my activities?
Because maybe we have to choose, for example, who is in the middle, who is in the front or the last,
Mhm.
and it's like the activities like like what we have to do first and in the middle and the last. No,
Mhm.
maybe.
Okay. So if I have a certain goal, I know that I must break it in pieces. I can't do everything at the same time. Maybe the goal is not going to be finished in one day. Maybe it will take us 6 months or 4 years, Maria, right?
Mm-hmm.
There are shorter goals and there are long-term goals. So how do we choose what to do? How to start? How to finish? Is it fixed? Is it something that must be fixed or can it be flexible?
I think
Well,
it's good to have a plan, to have a
Mhm. Yeah. Definitely, it's good to have a plan, but a fixed plan, or can it be flexible?
Well, depends, no? And we have to like identify the different activities or parts of the plan, and
Yes.
sometimes one part is flexible.
Flexible.
Flexible. Thank you. Sorry.
Mhm.
Flexible, and sometimes you can, I don't know, like change the plan, or but sometimes you have to do this first, and so I think it depends, no?
Mhm.
But
Okay.
well,
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. It will depend on what your plans are, and but they should be flexible. Sorry, something's happening to my mouse over here. So yes, I need to be flexible right now.
for
And
example,
try
I
to...
am thinking in the PhD, and you have to be flexible for some for some things. For example, the time that your assessor reviews, or I don't know, or the change in the thesis, but you have to have a plan, and you have to do things first. For example, the exam of el calificador. So that
Yes,
is
the grader.
in the middle of the PhD, no? And
Right.
after you have to finish your hours of teaching, and you have to do certain things, no? Before you have to do
Mhm.
other. But yes, it's
Mhm.
flexibility. It's
Mhm.
flexible, but
Mhm.
you have to.
Okay. Do you think that all activities that we do to fulfill our goal have the same impact?
The all
I mean,
things.
you have a plan, all right? You have decided that you will read a certain amount of books, and because of the requirements, you will teach a certain amount of hours in class, or do this and do that and take notes. And does every activity have the same impact?
No, other
No.
one. Well, no.
Mhm.
Have activities. We have activities that are more important to finish the goal
Right.
to accomplish.
Mhm. Yes, impact may differ. What about effort?
Is different for all the activities, and the same goal or the same activity maybe is different for Pau. For me, will be more easy, maybe one
Easier,
thing, and
yes.
for Pau
Mhm.
other things. No?
Exactly, exactly. So impact and effort may vary on the activities that we choose. Mhm. Definitely. Some activities will have more impact. Other activities will mean more effort or a lower effort. I would like to ask you if you would like to work individually on a certain goal that you have decided or that you have in mind, or if you would like us to work on a common goal. Well, I'm an English teacher, and you are here because you want to improve your English, except for Maria, who is here just to hear me talk and learn something about teaching English, perhaps. So would you like us to work on a common activity? Lizzie suggested some sessions ago to work on improving our English. What kind of activities you could do in order to improve English, or should we do something else? Should everyone work on their individual plans? Voting. Let's have a thumbs up if you want work on English.
For me, it's okay.
Yeah,
Improve
it's okay.
the English. Yes, because
Or
now I don't have. I, because I don't know. I need to think other personal goal. Maybe I will do this work for me, but
Mhm.
now I don't know. But
Okay, okay. Work in English, Alice says. Lizzie says work in English. Pa, what do you think?
Yeah, I think working English is okay for me.
Okay, very good. So let's do that, Maria, if that's okay for you.
Yes, I was just writing on the chat. I'm gonna make myself some breakfast because but I'm not disconnecting. I'll be right here. I'm just gonna turn off my camera for a moment
Yes,
and I'll be right back. Because,
no problem, absolutely.
yeah.
So let me just full screen mode. Okay, so let's think that the goal is to learn English, or to, well, not to learn because you already speak English, but to improve English. And how long do you want to dedicate? Just to review what was the SMART goal. It must be specific, remember?
yes,
Okay.
specific, measurable, attainable, relevant, and timely.
And timely, very good. So specific, improve my English. Measurable, how will I know that I have improved my English?
Mm. It's the
Maybe
Okay, let's hear Lizzie and then Ale.
try to be measurable, realistic.
Measurable, how can I measure it? How can I measure that my English is now better? Let's
Okay.
imagine that this is a goal that I set for 2025, and I don't know,
Well,
I want to dedicate 6 months to improve my English. How will I know that or how will I measure that I have improved my English?
well, how will I know? Well, according my mistakes, no?
Okay, if I feel that I have less mistakes than before.
Or when I am doing exercising, how many mistakes I have as soon as finish the exercise.
Okay, very good. If I have less mistakes, if people understand me better.
Or if I can express me correctly when I have a conversation with other person.
All right, very good. Attainable. Is it attainable?
yes,
Yes.
Yes. Okay. Is it relevant for
yes,
my other goals, like for my doctorate, for whatever I'm doing for my job, etc.? Is it relevant?
Yes.
Yes. And is it, well, timely? Can we think of 6 months? Or would you like it to be 1 year or longer or shorter? What?
6 months, it's correct. Well, it's okay.
All right.
I believe.
Okay, so let's think about that. Now, I would like you to give me ideas of activities that you could do in order to improve your English. Give me examples of activities, whether well,
Listening more English news, for example.
Okay, to news, podcasts, stuff like that. Podcasts, etc. Okay. Next, what other activity can you think of?
To watch movies without subtitles.
Or in English subtitles.
Subtitles or with English subtitles. English subtitles, I'll correct in a moment.
Practice English with other person.
Okay. Practice speaking. You mean speaking or writing or something?
Yeah, practice speaking.
With someone. All right. Any other thing that you can think of?
Read in
Writing.
English. Writing, yes.
Writing. What sort of writing? Like free writing, keeping a diary.
Like a diary or writing your activities that you will do per day or activities that you did in the day. It's like a daily, could be
A diary.
a diary. Sorry, a
A
diary
diary.
explaining your ideas.
Okay.
And read in English,
Read
like a
in
book
English.
or
Mhm.
article or
All right. Reading books, articles,
And underline the words that you don't understand.
etc. Okay. Together with this, underline unknown vocabulary. Okay, just underline, or are you planning to look them up to increase your vocabulary?
Underline, and you can do a list with the words that you don't understand when you read an article and search the meanings to read one more time and have a better idea about the text.
Okay. Okay, very good. Reading books, articles. What else? What other activities come to your mind, Pau?
maybe no, it's here.
Learn or sing songs, reading the the letter.
Okay, reading the lyrics.
Lyrics, yes.
Okay, very good. Another one?
Listening music too.
Just listening?
Listening music, or sometimes try to when you have a favorite song, try to catch the some words
All
in
right.
the song to understand. Could be.
Yes, definitely. All right. You understand, you listen to music, and then maybe if it's really one of your favorites, you can learn it, you can sing it, etc.
Yeah.
Okay. We need 3 more. May I suggest?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Read out loud is an excellent practice. Let's just put aloud. Read aloud. Copying, pronunciation, rhythm, intonation, etc., etc. I mean, you will listen and read aloud. Short stories, things like that. Believe me, this gives you good progress. Another one?
Yes, please.
You or me?
No,
You?
Well, I will mention one that many people use and do now. Use apps like Duolingo or still stuff like that, and I would like to hear your comments on it. What else? We have covered listening, reading, writing, speaking, taking classes, having a tutor or somebody like that who can really correct you and give you a follow-up.
Yes.
A tutor or teacher,
Okay.
whoever, to direct your learning process, perhaps. Now, okay, we have 10 activities over here. And let's decide if this requires, we may defer, okay? Because like you mentioned, unless something that might be easier for you, for Pau, would mean a bigger effort or the opposite, But let's try to get to a consensus. 1 is a very low effort, 10 is very high effort. Which number would you give from 1 to 10 to listening to news, podcasts, etc.? Think of the time you have, if you can do it while you are doing other things.
Yes, for
if
example, I
they
think
are accessible, interesting.
we can listening news and podcasts while we are doing other things. For example, I don't know, working or cooking. So for that reason, I think we don't need to give a lot of effort. Maybe like 5 or
Maybe like
3.
5 or 3. What do you vote? 5 or less than 5?
Yeah, for me, at least 5, because to follow a podcast of an hour for me is too hard because
Yeah.
I never have enough time. And if I'm working, I cannot do I cannot read something else. So for me, I think the effort could be like an 8, maybe.
A higher. All right, let's just consider something. First of all, we have mentioned about multitasking. Multitasking is not good. If you are trying to study or read something and listen to a podcast, whether you don't pay attention to what you're reading or you don't pay attention to what you're listening to, you can't do both things at the same time. Maybe if it's something very mechanical, like washing the dishes, you could do that. Like early in the morning when you are, I don't know, applying your makeup or stuff like that. Maybe you could listen to some
Or
podcast or something.
embroidering.
Or what?
Embroidering, I don't know.
Embroidering, yes. If you have any other manual activity, embroidering or painting, something relaxing, okay, it's possible. And secondly, you can choose if you want to listen to a 10-minute podcast or a 1-hour podcast, okay? Or break the 1-hour podcast into 10 minutes every day. You don't have to go for the 1-hour thing. So which number should we give? 5, 8, 6, 7, 3?
5, it's okay.
5 is okay, but Pau doesn't sound very convinced. Okay.
No,
So
yes,
we
because
say-
I'm thinking that each day I'm like half an hour in Facebook. So I was thinking, yes, obviously I have time, but I prefer to the other.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Sometimes that's why we are prioritizing the activities. If I really want this SMART goal, maybe I should leave something else aside. Like maybe I would just dedicate 15 minutes to Facebook and 15 minutes to listening to a podcast. Yeah, we can't do everything. All right, watch movies without subtitles or with English subtitles. How easy or difficult could that be for you?
Easy.
Like, you already do it?
Yes,
All right.
with English subtitles.
All right.
Because for me, the most difficult is writing and for the grammar. I don't know. For that reason, I try to read the subtitles in English. So
Okay, so easy. The effort would be for you like a 3?
for me, yes, 3.
For Lizzie, how much for you, Lizzie?
Well, about the podcast,
No, the
The movie.
movies.
the movies. Well, I like movies, but honestly, sometimes I don't know, maybe because it's more comfortable. This is a big problem with me. I prefer the in Spanish, sadly, but well,
So for you,
I
it would
put
be a higher effort.
it's number 6, I believe.
6 for you.
Yeah.
Okay. How about for you, Pau? Do you frequently watch films or series or whatever in English or in Spanish?
In English, and well, I try to use subtitles in English, but I would like to explore without subtitles.
All right.
Yeah,
So
maybe.
do you agree with an easy number like 3 or like 6?
Yeah, I think that maybe without subtitles, maybe a 6.
Okay. And for you, Maria, well, what's the effort for you in this one? I don't know if you're already here or you're still making breakfast.
I am. But I'm eating my breakfast, so that's why I don't turn on the camera.
Yes.
It's no effort at all. Actually, I do watch movies and series in English. Probably I don't even think no, without subtitles. It's but that's not really fair. I mean, because it is my first language. It was harder for me to speak Spanish than to speak English, as you may remember.
Yes, I know. So thinking about another language that you would like to learn.
Okay.
How would it be?
Extremely hard, because the language I learned I studied for a few years and I cannot speak to date is German. So no, it would be.
You could recognize some words if you watch the movies.
That's right.
A movie in German, but you would need still subtitles in another language.
I would.
Okay, so how about we give it a 6?
Yes, it's okay. Because I will try without subtitles, like Pau said.
Yeah. Okay, practice speaking with someone, a friend, a coworker, a partner,
Well, I think therefore will be for me like 8 or maybe 9. Because for the time we already do in this class. So for that reason, maybe we don't have to. The part of logistic is resolved. So for that reason, maybe it will be easy. But we are thinking other spaces to practice, maybe it will be more difficult because we have to find someone to practice and the time. So for that reason, yes.
So thinking about these sessions, to continue with these sessions where you're practicing English with someone else. It, of course, requires from you to wake up early, to be here and to share your ideas. What number shall we give? Let's think of Common Art, continuing with these sessions where you can practice English.
I
How much
think
effort does it represent?
like 7.
Like 7. Okay, so some mornings you say, oh, please, I don't want to wake up.
Today I'm really sorry. I wake up and saw my cell phone. It's like I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I am so sorry,
You
but
don't have to be sorry, Ale. That's okay. I understand. Some mornings we wake up really early, naturally, and some other days it's like, oh, please, I want 5 minutes more. Yeah, I know.
I think when we're in the winter, I don't know why I feel like it's more difficult for me wake up.
Yeah, it's colder. Mornings, well, dawn is later right now. The sun is rising at about 6:30 in the morning, so it's still dark. Uh-huh. Okay, free writing, like a diary, a log, like stories, like anything that comes to your mind. We're not talking of writing articles in English because you are requested to do that for your doctorate. We're talking of free writing.
It's good. It's a good idea.
How big is the effort for you, Lizzie?
For example, when I was young, I wrote a lot of things in a notebook.
Mhm.
It was not um, a diary. What's
Uh-huh.
only the things that happened in that time. For
Yeah.
example,
Yeah, when we call it a diary, it doesn't mean
yeah,
dear diary. Today I met the
no,
cutest guy at school. All right?
yeah, no, it was only today I went to the shopping or I went to cinema, well, whatever. And it was very funny because 3, 4 years ago, I
Mhm.
found a notebook with this information.
Wow, that's
So
a
when I
treasure.
saw,
Uh-huh.
I read and I found a lot of mistakes. So this is a good option because when you are grading, you
Yeah.
are only grading the things that you are feeling in this moment.
Yeah.
But sometimes you believe that it's okay. But when
Mhm.
you read again,
Uh-huh.
you find the mistakes and you can say, no, this word it's not good, or this part it's very understandable
Uh-huh.
and I need to change, or I need to put the correct
Uh-huh.
the
Yes.
correct verbal time, for example, whatever, something like that.
Yes.
Well,
Sorry, I'm cutting you, Lizzie, because we are running out of time and I would really like us to go into the matrix. All right?
yeah.
So yes, definitely when you write, it's a different mental process and you have the opportunity to think about what you're going to write, to try and structure it in the correct way, and to try and use the correct vocabulary, even think of more complicated words, even have the time to look up in the dictionary for more elegant words, etc. So what number we give to the effort?
7.
7. Okay, reading books, articles, etc. Let's move quickly. How easy or difficult would it be for you? Including the underlining, making a glossary of new vocabulary or things like that.
It's really a good option too.
What number
And
for effort?
number 7 too.
Maybe
Num
7. Yes.
Maybe 7. Okay. Learn, sing songs, read lyrics.
Number 8.
No, I
A
think
big effort?
yes. No,
For
maybe
me,
like
like
3.
5.
Maybe like a 5, something that you can do like in 5 minutes that you have.
Learn,
You
sing songs. Okay, learn, sing songs. Read
Yes,
lyrics.
yes.
Okay.
Yes, you look up a song in YouTube and you sing it once, and then the next day you sing it another time, etc., etc.
Okay, yeah.
Maybe you at the end learn it all or just the chorus part.
It's
No?
good to the contractions, no?
For
Sometimes.
contractions, for pronunciation, definitely for
Mhm.
rhythm.
Number 6, I think.
For effort. I'm not talking of impact. I'm talking of effort.
Mhm.
Okay?
Okay.
Effort. We're thinking now of effort. How difficult or easy it will be for you. Listening to
Okay.
music, understanding the lyrics, just listening and trying to understand what they're saying without looking at the lyrics.
Like
Mm,
3.
mm.
Like 3, easy?
Depends of the song because I sometimes I try to understand and I really don't know what the song, but
Yeah.
there are more easy songs. So
Yeah, easier.
if we choose like an easy song or artist, I think like Pau, like 3.
Okay.
Rap music, for example,
No,
it's very
never.
difficult to
Rap music,
understand.
no.
No, of course not. Okay. So let's give it a 3. Okay, you mentioned a 3. We start easy and then we try and find more complicated or more difficult artists. Listen, read aloud, short stories, copying pronunciation. It requires time. It requires listening to the story, stopping, repeating, copying the rhythm, the intonation, the pronunciation. What's
Number
the effort?
5. Number 5.
Maybe if we do one time in a week, like 5. But if we want to do every day, we'll have maybe 8 or 9 on effort.
Okay.
For me, would be like 7 or 8.
Okay, I will go for the 8 because it requires constant practice.
Mm-hmm.
And maybe you will dedicate only 5 minutes or maybe 10 or 15, but it requires practice so that you can soften your pronunciation, all right, and your accent. I mean, there's nothing wrong to have an accent of a Mexican because we're Mexican, but we can always soften the pronunciation doing this exercise, like really mimicking. If you are listening to a British person, then try and speak like a British person, okay? I don't know. Okay, use apps like Duolingo, like many apps which are free of use and you can play games. I mean, you can consider it like a 5-minute game, registering to Duolingo and
I have Duolingo, but I never do it. But for example, the mother of my boyfriend,
my
right?
mother's boyfriend.
My mother's.
Mothers.
She is learning French, and she had improved with Duolingo, but she all days are practicing. So
That would be, sorry, that would be my boyfriend's mother, not my mother's boyfriend. No, I think.
Yeah, you're right. My mother's boyfriend.
Well, could be, but no, I think it's my
Yeah.
Boyfriend's mother. Mhm.
yes. Yeah.
Okay. So what is it?
Well, if you are very constantly,
I'm very constant, yes.
could be number 8.
All right, just to set up the habit of dedicating
for
10
me, like
minutes a day,
9 or 8.
like 8 or 9. Okay, big effort. Having a tutor or teacher. We're not talking of these common art sessions, but really hiring somebody who will guide you and teach you the grammar, the ropes, everything, correct
It's
you.
number 8. 8 too.
Number 8, we're considering over here money.
It's
right?
very important have a tutor because if you don't have a feedback, you can say, "Boy, I am okay. All the activities that I am doing are correctly, but when you have a feedback,
Mhm.
it's better because you um clean the mistakes, or you understand the situations. Why are you are saying bad words or something like that? No, it's
Exactly.
the mentor or the tutor. It's really good
Exactly.
to understand everything.
That's right. That's right. Uh-huh. So yes, the effort could be big because you have to well, get a time to be with the tutor and also to pay for their services.
Mm.
Okay, impact. Let's go for impact. How big the impact or how low the impact will be listening to news, to podcasts, etc.
Number 8.
Big impact
Yeah, because
is
you are training your
your
ears,
ear. Yeah, that's right.
the ears and the sounds.
Mhm.
You can catch the sounds when you are listening the movies or songs, whatever. No?
Okay, if you do it not while multitasking, not while doing something else. If you're going to do it while I mean, just as a background sound, the impact would be very low. Let's consider that you're doing this, but really focusing on the news or the podcast that you're listening to,
Yeah,
whether
very
it's for 5
concentrated.
minutes or anything. Yes. Watch movies without subtitles or with English subtitles. What's the impact?
Number 8, too.
2, big impact. Okay, practice speaking with someone else. Come on.
10.
10?
9 or
9.
10.
9 or 10? Okay. Free writing, keeping a
9.
diary,
Well, for
9.
me, yes,
a 9. Reading books, articles, etc., underlining the
9.
glossary, etc. Big impact too.
Yeah, because you will have more vocabulary.
Okay, learning songs, reading the lyrics, singing the songs.
maybe
8.
5.
A 5, not very big impact. Lizzie disagrees. She says 8. What do we vote
7.
for,
7.
Pao?
Yeah, I think that 6 maybe.
Okay, let's go for a 6 then. Listening to music or understanding.
8.
A big
No,
impact? No?
low impact. Like,
Listening to music and understand, well,
well,
if
I
you
think
if you are starting with the language, whatever language, it's very important listening, because sometimes you are only listen or repeating the words, but you don't understand. But when you understand the meaning, you can say, "Oh, I'm very proud because all the effort
Okay.
prior, it's the result that I am understanding the song." Well,
Okay.
in my case,
So
no.
if you listen to the song repeatedly, if you just have your playlist on, the impact would be very low because there's one song and there's another and there's another and you don't remember what you have listened to.
for example, I think the listen news or watching movies have more impact because have like you have like more history or vocabulary. I don't know that.
Yeah, but
as well.
also listening to songs is good for pronunciation,
Yes,
for
yes, yes.
contractions, for
Mhm.
let's call
Maybe
it
7.
street language, right?
Yeah.
Maybe 7? Yeah, okay.
Okay.
Okay, listening and reading aloud, short stories, copying, pronunciation, rhythm,
Number
intonation,
9.
etc.
9.
Big
9.
impact. Use apps. What's the impact?
9.
Wow.
Depend of the intensity. For me, it could be like 6.
All right, not very hard, not very big one. Having a tutor or a teacher,
10.
a 10?
Yeah.
Okay, very good. So I think I will only have time to explain the matrix. The matrix first appeared on the book called 7 Habits of Highly Efficient People, written by Stephen Covey in 1989, the Action Priority Matrix. And he talks about the relationship of activities that have a low impact and a high impact, and which mean low effort and high effort. And he calls these activities the quick wins, which are the ones with low effort but high impact. Then we have the big projects, both effort and impact are high. We have the filler tasks, this kind of activities that, oh, I only have 3 minutes to practice my English. What should I do? I'll play a song. These are the filler tasks. It requires a low effort, but maybe the impact is not too high. And the thankless tasks, those which mean high effort, but may not give me very much. Because they become so complicated that they don't bring anything to me. Now, let me do something here. I know that I am causing you some trouble, but I am just giving you an example. Listening to news, to podcasts, etc., you evaluated with a 5 and an 8. So it brings me with an effort of 5 and an impact of 8. Effort of 5, impact of 8. So it's a quick win. Oh, I didn't copy it. Watching movies without subtitles or with English subtitles, you gave it a 6 effort, 8 impact. This is arbitrary, you're right? 6 and 8. 6 effort, high impact. If you don't really think this is right for you, you can always adjust it. Why a big project? Because it will mean that you, during the 6 months, you will be doing this or trying to do this like almost every day. Let's consider listening to music and understanding. You gave it a 3 and a 7. No, I want to give something high, something, well, everything is like well, listening to music and understand, a 3 and a 7. A 3 in effort, a 7 in impact. Where should I put it?
Wins.
Quick
wins.
Quick wins. Okay? So this is how you work on the priority matrix. I will share with you on the chat these things so that you can work on these things that we have decided today, or other things, or change the numbers to your personal ideas. When you have done this action priority matrix, then you will know what you have to dedicate more time or less time. For example, a thankless task is something with a low impact and a high effort. Just to give you an example. If I think that writing a diary will give me a very low impact. And it will cost me a great deal of effort. I would have to put it as a thankless task. Just an example. A filler task. Low impact, low effort. Just to give you some examples, like maybe the effort is very low and the impact is also very low. So using an app would become a filler task. Something that I do when I have this, oh, what am I going to do these next 3 minutes of my life while I enjoy the breeze outside? Okay, I will play a game at Duolingo. It's just a filler task. It will give you benefits, yes, but not very high. And it will require not very big effort from your part. Okay? How much time do we have left? We have no time left. I would like to ask you if you must go or if we should or can continue.
We can continue.
Ale, you can continue. Pau? Yes? 10 more minutes. Maria?
Yes.
Lizzie?
Yes. I will
Okay, very
continue.
good. Very good. So this is all that we have seen during these 5 sessions that I decided to call the year-end syndrome. Because when the year is coming to an end, we usually feel more tired. We usually feel we are procrastinating everything. What else do you remember of the first session? Why do I feel so tired and out of focus? What did we talk about?
All the sessions are really, really, were really good.
Which one did you enjoy most, Lizzie?
Well,
Or do you remember most?
No, I remember, but all the sessions were a part important to understand some situations that happened with us. So in my case, every session was a complement to understand and to improve in some skills that I need to be to work on it, no? So
Thanks,
in general, I like it. All the 6 sessions was very, very interesting, very important, and very understandable, the ideas. I like it.
Thanks, Lizzie. All right. Comments, girls. Which ones did you enjoy most or do you remember most?
I think that the first one for me was amazing because I remember that like in that session we were talking about those moments that we think that we are losing our time, but we really need those moments in order to create, to think, to analyze. So I think that, yeah, I agree with Lizzie. I like all the sessions that I have been, but the first one is the one that I remember the most.
Okay. Yeah, we started from feeling terrible, tired, procrastinating. We moved on the things that might be frightening for us in this moment. What about the future? What about 2025? What am I going to do next? We moved on. Sometimes we feel like languishing, and sometimes we feel like flourishing or flowing. But it doesn't mean that there's right or wrong. It just means that I must listen to myself. Huh? What is the moment that I'm living right now? And if I want to change that moment, what do I have to do in order to move forward? Uh-huh.
Mhm.
We talked about the SWOT analysis, strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats. They are there. Mhm. But how or what can we do in order to switch our weaknesses into strengths and our threats into opportunities? Mhm.
Mhm.
How can I make my dreams come true? Do you remember who was in this session? Pau, you weren't. Maria, you weren't. Ale and Lizzie. Lizzie, you weren't here either, were you?
Yes,
Yes? Mhm.
Lizzie, Anna.
Lizzie and you. All right.
Yeah.
Mhm. What about the poem we read? Remember? About
Yeah.
the box of deferred dreams? Mhm. I
The
haven't
the
uploaded the video, but I will, I promise.
the poem was in the fifth session, no?
Yes.
What,
How can I make my dreams come
Yeah,
true?
last class,
Mhm.
the
what happened
situations
with
that happen when you are
Yeah,
frustrating if your
frustrating.
dreams don't come
Yes,
true.
exactly. And how can I make my SMART goal? Uh-huh. A goal that is specific. Remember, remind me, Ale, you mentioned them very well.
specific, measurable, attainable, relevant, and timely.
And timely. That's right.
I
And
wrote.
and today, the priority matrix. Okay. And I would like to finish this session with a video to encourage you to follow your goals. But for that, we need patience. Good things take time. So 7 tips to build patience when you aim at reaching a SMART goal. Any final comments?
No, very nice.
To build
And
patience.
interesting the tips.
Building patience is important. Mhm. Very important. Sometimes we are so intolerant towards ourselves, so judgy, that we just take the whip. And beat ourselves. Yeah. Using good language towards ourselves is better. So it's better to say, what a stupid thing I have done, than to say, oh gee, I've been so stupid. So always
Yeah.
be loving towards yourself?
I think that for me, for example, the one that said that when you have many things to do and you need to run, I don't remember exactly the words. Yeah, you can be more present even if you're doing things, so that makes you feel relaxed. So
Exactly. Slow down. Enjoy the ride. Enjoy the walk. Enjoy the walk. Absolutely.
Well, I would like to thank you, cousin, and thank you, Paulina, Alejandra, Lizzie, for allowing me to be here. Well, I wasn't at all sessions. I enjoyed it very much, especially the part of well, what you just said right now, like not beating ourselves up. I'm going through a very hard, challenging time. But and I have a lot of things to do, but I was thinking just now when I finish this class, I'm literally going to go out for a walk first.
Great.
Yeah, I'm going to take an hour to walk. I need to do it. It's for my mental and physical health. And then I'll just get to it. Just face the tasks ahead one day at a time. That's all we can do.
One day at a time, one activity at a time, one step at a time, and enjoy the ride. Enjoy your walk. Absolutely.
I will. Yes, that's what I that just connecting with myself. I need. I well, as we all do, we need to exercise every day. And I was thinking, I try to vary, like yoga or bicycle, the stationary bike, or walk. And I just took them out. What do I feel like doing? And I said, I feel like going for a walk. I feel like going outside and breathing, and that's just what feels good for now, for today, to clear my mind.
Fantastic. And just like the first slide says, practice mindfulness, all right? Being the here and now. And also, practicing yoga or meditation or going for a walk or whatever thing it is. Practicing mindfulness, giving ourselves a 5-minute break before doing an activity and after doing an activity is the best thing for the brain to assimilate what we have learned. First, the brain needs to prepare for the activity. And then it needs to assimilate whatever we're doing. So I'm sure it will be very beneficial for you. And I just want to thank you very much and wish you the very best for this year and season. Oh, Ines was missing there. And a Merry New Year. May all your wishes and your goals come true. This is the last session of this year, and I'll let you know when we start Common Art in January. I think so, or February, I'm not sure yet. But if you wish to continue practicing English, improving your English, if you want to make this goal yours, I'll be more than happy to help you with your goal. Sorry, I cannot help you with your doctorates because I know nothing of nutrition. I know nothing of law. Okay.
Thank you, Marcela, for this year, for all the sessions, and for all the really rich and entertaining talking that we have in these sessions.
Oh, you've been with me for almost a year.
Yes, we always learn and share a lot of things, and I think it's a very nice group. So yes, I'm really happy.
It is. I'm very happy too.
Hugs.
Yeah.
It's
Enjoy
really
the day. Lizzie, yes.
Yeah, sorry. It's well, the sessions are very, very interactive, very nice. The topics are really good, and I like the group because it's very
participative.
Yeah, participative. That's right. And it's really nice because the class is early, but it's interactive, so you can talk with all the time, and it's really really good. The time sometimes is really short in my case because you are practicing, you are learning, and the topics are really good. The girls are really nice, and I like a lot.
I'm glad. I'm very glad. Yeah, and the good thing is that this is just like going out. I've always thought that these sessions, thanks, Maria, that these sessions are something like going out for coffee with a friend or for breakfast with a friend and having an opportunity to talk of different subjects. So you can bring your breakfast here, your coffee,
Yeah.
whatever. If it were in the evening, you could bring your beer or whatever drink you want to take. Okay. So this is your space. This is a space that we build all together. I'm just a mediator over here for you to share and for us to have a good time. Hugs to everyone. And let's go because many things to do today. Be happy.
Thank you.
Bye.
Thank you.
Thank
Bye.
you. Have a
Bye-bye.
nice day. Merry Christmas.
Merry
Merry
Christmas.
Christmas.
Merry
Happy
Merry
New
Christmas and
Year.
Happy New Year.
Or happy Hanukkah or whatever you celebrate. It's just
Marcela, when will come back?
I'm not
Or-
sure yet. I'll let you know. I'm not sure if I will be ready for January or February. All right?
Okay.
Because I'm taking also some days off. I am also suffering from Heron syndrome.
Good for you.
Okay.
So I need time for myself and yeah.
Okay,
Okay.
girls. So see you next year.
See you.
you.
Bye.
Bye.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.